Greetings, celestial star nations of the universal collective. We are all here now, united in this great effort of the ascension of Gaia, Pachamama, and all her children. Today, we had this most powerful full moon in Pisces, wave after wave of energies coming in. And of course, with these intense energies, I chose to do a 24-hour water fast. So I'm in between worlds all day, and now I'm anchoring in for this transmission. Brothers and sisters of the light, I really think I'm losing it. And it's in that great pause where the anticipation, what is this it? Is he really losing it? Is Paul losing it? What is this illustrious it we speak of? Nothing. What is this nothing? Everything. Once you realized how attached we are to nothing, you really realize what a challenge it is to let go of nothing and to release nothing. Because nothing is nothing, and nothing is everything. And we become really attached to this no thing, to this void, to this emptiness. And that is the greatest letting go of even the abyss that we dove into to experience this reality. But it is okay, because even in the letting go of nothing, we are still our true essence, our purest essence of eternal life, eternal love, and eternal light. Or let's add love here. Life, light, love. Okay, this may be a strange one today with these brilliant rays of light coming from La Luna, activating us on the deepest level, many waves after waves after waves. Today we had the most bizarre anomaly on the Schumann resonance. It was like the streak of green across the chart for over, looks like 20 hours, and all it says on Disclosure News, where I get the reports every day, blackout, ? This doesn't look like a blackout. It looks like a quantum leap of energy, potentially a quantum leap of consciousness. But we know we did not make the final leap just yet, but these mini leaps, we can call it, these little leaps, these leaps of faith, these leaps of consciousness into the unknown, into the unknowable. See, the unknown is the void, we release that. The nothing, the no thing, we call mu. M-U, like lemuria, the not a thing, that is the thing. That is the greatest Zen koan. How could I be everything if I am truly nothing? And let that wrap around your brain for a few minutes. You will feel like you're in Wonderland, because you truly are, dear one. But it's okay, because we are in this together, and this great wonder that we are experiencing is to manifest new earth and heaven on earth. So all is well. Keep the great faith in the universe, in Creator Source, and in yourself, because we got this. Today we had over 136 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. We had these waves of earthquakes flowing from South America, through Central America, up through Mexico and United States, North America, into Alaska. And again, these started 24 hours ago, still with that massive earthquake yesterday in Chile. We had a powerful 4.8 at 5:04 UTC and off the coast of Nicaragua, in Central America. That was 11.148 latitude, 86.896 longitude. So we have the 8686, the 111, the 12, and the 9. And it was 19 kilometers depth. Then we had multiple earthquakes again today in Chile. Atacama, 4.8, 3.9, 4.2, a 4.4. Then up 2 hours ago, 1 a.m. when I first am able to record this. The last one 2 hours ago was a 4.6. Then we had this wave that started within Chile, and then Panama, 5.3, and then another in Panama, 4.6, up into California with a 3.5, and then all the way up into Alaska and the crown of Lemuria, 3.0. We also had a 5.2 in Indonesia and a 5.4 in Papua New Guinea, which was the most powerful earthquake today. The sacred portal, Papua New Guinea, 5.4 with the 9 energy of completion, and that was at 5.43 latitude. So we have the 54, which is the 99 sky beings that connect the master to source, and 140.367 longitude. That was at 23:25 UTC. That was at 222 September 2nd, 2020, which is the 222 angelic portal. And in Argentina today, in the sacred Andes Mountains, Argentina, 4.5. And then Colombia, at one of the most northern points of South America, close to Panama, and close right on the coast, the Caribbean Sea, Colombia, 4.5, again with the 9 energy, 8.195 latitude, 76.934 longitude at 323. And then the last earthquake, about an hour ago, a 3.0 in Mentone, Texas, close to New Mexico, not too far from the Mexican border, which looks to be the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, a whole sacred Rocky Mountains. So again, the whole ring of fire totally lit up and totally activated. With these ascension codes and energies flowing in freely now, we'll start today's first transmission from Divine Bro Star the Light Ra James. There is so much magic in the air. We are still in a geomagnetic storm. We are in a very powerful solar wind stream right now. We have tons of incoming waves of ascension energies, and they are picking up in intensity. Tomorrow, which is today, we have a full moon in Pisces. This will be our final moon of the summer. This will be the corn moon. September's full moon is usually the harvest moon, so this anomaly only occurs every few years. Our harvest moon will occur on October 1st this year. The October 1st harvest moon is the full moon closest to the autumn equinox. The autumn equinox is September 22nd, and we can expect it to bring some intense upgrades with it. We're feeling a lot of purging and releasing with the energy. All of this Pisces energy has us halfway in the other realm. There are many worlds and portals open now. We are feeling lots of otherworldly energy. This energy feels extra dreamy right now. It feels calm, but it's anything but. We are manifesting every thought we have right now. Stay very positive through this shift. This energy is anchoring us into the final part of the year. It's up to us to get more creative. Expect an increase in your psychic awareness at this time. It's important that we remember nothing is random and there are no coincidences. Pay attention to the synchronicities that you're seeing. They are meant to act as a guide for you. The universe is always communicating with us. It's important that we are learning how to better recognize the signs and messages that we are receiving. Your angels and spirit guides are really trying to get you what you need at this time. It's just up to you to become more clear with your manifestations. Pay attention to the things that are surfacing for you. We all have a lot of healing that we are working on at this time. This full moon energy is great for shining a light on what lies underneath. Today we have an asteroid, 2011 ES4, making a flyby through our Earth-Moon system. Space rocks tend to add to the energies and give them an increase in power. Last night, the Aurigids meteor shower reached its peak. However, this meteor shower will continue until September 6th. This is the last meteor shower of the year. These meteors usually appear to be blue or green and are also adding some magic to the energies. We also had a warning being issued regarding the space weather and a possible solar event. All of the energies coming into the planet are for sure being noticed more and more. These energies are perfect for healing and rituals. It's a perfect time to sage or charge your crystals. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com, today from Divine Bro Star of the Light Pars Kute, Pandora is in progress. Gamma grid ratio recovery in progress. Eostre in progress. Goddess Vortex is a rainbow spiral of energy which encompasses all possible combinations of light. It is a presence of an angelic being which transmutes all darkness into pure light through an 8th-dimensional stargate of Antarian conversion. It is a vortex of the presence of One, which absorbs all anomaly of duality and ascends it into the One through the process of micro-triangulation. Goddess Vortex is the ultimate technology of the light forces, which will finally dissolve the matrix on the astral and etheric planes around our planet. Victory of the light. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn, full moon in Pisces. Flow like water, baby. Water and dreamy and ruled by Neptune, which means you can feel inspired and idealistic, or you can feel totally ungrounded and out of it, or a bit of both. Personally, I've felt a great longing for softness and gentleness and beauty in my life, which is very Neptunian. I've also wanted to love and nurture both myself and all those in my life. When you are in the midst of such feelings, you quickly realize how harsh and aggressive the energies are out there, and how it is real work to hold soft and gentle and see it as the strength that it is. What is also clear to me in this struggle is that it is a crucial energy to be holding. I see so many people who were once on this path now becoming aggressive and harsh. That is their choice and their path, and they have their reasons. For myself, I am a divine feminine warrior of the heart, and I choose the gentle path like water, yielding when necessary but able to wear down stone over time. My dream of the new earth is as strong and persistent. In the next few months we will be tested by events and circumstances to hold on to the dream that we have created for ourselves and our version of the new earth. We have to hold on so that we are not pulled into someone else's version. You deserve the version that you want to create and experience. So on this full moon in Pisces, allow yourself to be soft and dreamy, and dream your new earth. From StarChildGlobal.com. And today from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Daniel Scranton. New energy portals we've opened. The 9D Arcturian Council. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have been opening several new portals to deliver to you the current energies that are upon you. These portals are new in the sense that they have never been opened to your planet before, and now that they are open, many of you can feel the change that is in the air. Most of you who are receiving this transmission have recognized that the current set of circumstances on your world was always meant to usher in major changes to your systems, your policies, and the way that you treat one another. And now you have more than enough energetic support for the galactic beings like ourselves. There are also many physical, extraterrestrial beings and groups that are contributing to these energies, that are utilizing these portals that we took it upon ourselves to open. We just love seeing you opening your gifts, and that is precisely what has been happening to those of you who have been listening to us. Those of you who have taken the time to slow down, to go within, and to open yourselves up are now really benefiting from those few simple steps. You are ready to radiate more love to your fellow humans. You are ready to embody Source energy and to be the unconditional love of Source. You are ready to usher in these changes with your higher level of consciousness. That is what you are here to do. That's why you had to be there on Earth at this time. Certainly, you all had your personal reasons, your karma, your relationships, and so on. But the big picture is that you had to be there to anchor in these energies for the human collective. You had to be there to ensure that Earth would ascend with as many humans as possible. You are doing your part and playing your roles perfectly, and you will continue to receive from points all across the galaxy and the universe, because you have stripped away the layers of third-dimensional filters, and you have opened yourselves up to something more, something bigger, something better. You have never been more capable of bringing about the changes you want to see on Earth, because you are connecting with one another, collaborating, joining forces, and holding that very large intention for humanity to ascend. And we know that you are the perfect ones to bring that ascension about, because you are the ones who have traveled enough throughout this galaxy to know that we are all one, we are all the same, we are all just wearing different masks and playing different roles, and you are the ones to connect all the dots, to bring us all together. We are very excited to be part of this unified galaxy that you are all creating right now. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. From DanielScranton.com, and today from Sparks of Divine Light Healing. Tonight's full moon is its own portal that will carry us into the autumn equinox. Lots of deep emotions are rising up with today's Pisces full moon. We are clearing some deep karma across the collective. Many of you are starseeds and are assisting in the clearing of some of these karmic energies. As our DNA is activating, many are remembering. There is a lot of releasing that is occurring as we are being encoded. Many of you are remembering that your soul has galactic origins and are longing for home. You are remembering you came from the stars. Only some of you have no home to go back to. That's why this mission is so very important. Many memories from Mintanka and Orion are coming to the surface during this time. This is triggering feelings of abandonment in some. You may have lots of inner child stuff surfacing. No, this is a cleansing that is occurring. We are being given a chance to heal like never before. These energies only amplify what's going on internally. They show us our true selves. This full moon is shining a light on any blockages you may have. Many of you have learned how to protect yourselves by putting barriers up. We are now being asked to expand in every way. It's time to open up fully to love. Any resistance is what we must heal. It's time to do some deeper heart chakra work. We are still very much between worlds. Many of you may sense you're moving between different realms and dimensions. You're becoming more and more multidimensional. You may feel like you're in a dream at this time. We are, and a lot of waking up is remembering that. We are very much tuning into the divine feminine at this time as well. Many are feeling a surge of emotions and an increase in their intuition. September will bring a lot of balance and healing to the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Tonight's full moon in Pisces is also bringing a lot of Pleiadian energies with it. We also can expect a lot of dolphin energy with it. Dolphins are very connected to the moon and water. They also communicate with the Pleiadians. This is a powerful time to do some deeper meditation or to connect with your Lemurian aspects. It's a great time to charge your crystals. I recommend working with some blue crystals or even moonstone during this shift. It's also a great time to take a salt bath or to connect with water in any way. Perfect energy for finding your inner mermaid or merman. From sparksofdivinelightshealing.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. We have 7 days. Are you ready? We are clearing baggage from past lives and timelines. Emotions are running high as they release. For the next several days, we have a plethora of timelines stacked one on top of the other, while we clear our energy bodies and get ready for the big reveal. This is not a time to hang back and relax. This is a time to do your inner work. September is going to be a big month of change. We have 7 days to do this work, or possibly less, depending on the timeline status. We're about to see the big show happen, but we have to clear out all that which is keeping us tethered down. It's go time. First, I would suggest wrapping yourself in source light as you work and go through your day. Connect and ask your guides to work with source, to release all that does not resonate with you at this time. Secondly, find quiet times during the day to go into deep meditation. Connect with your higher self and your guides. Work through whatever is shown to you and release it. This is your time. This is the time we have been working towards. It's not coming, it's here. This is not to cause you fear, but to cause you joy. You have worked very hard, and it's not time to stop yet. We have something big coming in on the 11th. My guides haven't revealed it to me yet, just said be ready. So let's be ready, do the work, let your light out and shine it everywhere. You are a beacon, a light shining into every corner of the darkness. You are doing it. Keep it going, Divine One. Keep it going. From Here in the Moon Astrology, take a deep in-breath and welcome today's stunning Pisces full moon as a moment of deep respite and inflection point, pouring not oil but soothing water on the fierce Mars, Eris, Venus, Saturn, Pluto entanglements, confrontations, and interpersonal harshness. Lady Luna is widely conjunct far, seeing Neptune, sextile both Jupiter and Uranus. This is a celestial metaphor for future gazing, for visionary ideas and possibilities. Capture those insights and light bulb moments in photographs, art, or mind mapping before they fly by. With the Sun in Virgo and a beautiful grand Earth trine to Jupiter and Capricorn and Uranus and Taurus, ground your intuitions into something expressive and tangible. Become a visionary realist by mapping Walt Disney's way of creativity, cycling through 3 phases in sequence. First, become the dreamer and dream large. Second, become the realist and move the obstacles. And third, become the critic and polish, then repeat. Then step right back to see the emerging whole through the eyes of the witness. Whatever you're imagining, instead of powerless, outside-in thinking based on what other people told you to do, your thoughts plus feelings in the moment, the effect you want on other people, whether you think you have time or energy, trust the absolute pure miracle of knowing or not knowing. Both are 100% reliable. Both are personally unique to you and universal in quality. Both are pointing in the same direction, inside. Within you is the space for the answer. It might not be there right now, but it will be. The not knowing is simply knowing that the answer is there. You've had this experience over and over. It could be a feeling in your gut, goosebumps, an aha moment, or a big yes. The Chandra symbol for the full moon, 10 Pisces, an old witch on a windy headland. She is calling to the sea, widely tuning in, staggeringly aware of the overall situation and its call. You respond deeply with engagement with all that is happening. You are profoundly emotional, physical, and personal in order to ground and focus a vaster picture, urgently and critically mobilizing at hotspots, assigned to tune into everything and make sure all the cosmic bases are covered. Inner planes activity predominates. You live within vast worlds and you are psychically charged with all that is being taken in, but your central focus is to respond, to report, to send the inner messages, to keep the lines open. Emergency and crisis sensibility inside of things, searching for signals and knowing how to be there on the spot to turn things around by inward force of will. That was from Elias Lonsdale, Inside Degrees, and from Here in the Moon, astrology.co.uk. And today from Galactic Destiny Readings, the Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Today we commence and begin the Red Earth Wave Spell, Kins 157 through 169, September 2nd through the 14th, 2020, evolving through synchronicity. The Red Earth Wave Spell commences in the later part of the column 8 and then column 9 in the sacred Tzolk'in calendar with only 2 gap portal days. So we are leaving the intensity of the central core of the Tzolk'in and are finding our flow and rhythm as we make our journey through the duplicate mirror world in the higher dimensions of the Tzolk'in. Column 8 represents the flow of spirit, in and out breath flowing to and from source, while the 9th column represents our path of divine service through love, compassion, and empathy. Red Earth is a more yin and feminine wave spell, giving us some grace after our intense journey through the eye of the needle. We can now start to relax, listen, and soften as we attune to our intuitive senses and our connection to our motherland. The themes that we will be exploring through Kaban, the Red Earth encompasses signs, synchronicity, navigation, flow, fluidity, right timing, wholeness, resonances, synergy, centeredness, grounding, galactic alignment, timelines, natural lore, and healing, crystals, earth forces, cycles, natural evolution, and earth magic. Our main goal during this wave spell is that of listening to the rhythms of the earth, watching and observing signs that present, navigating your path through greater awareness of how and when you interact with the natural world around you, actively listening and evaluating all that is presenting to you each day through the clues and signs, showing you the best way forward in order to achieve your purpose and find your way. In order to navigate through the synchronic order that presents, we must be aware of the evolutionary cycles that Gaia has traveled, looking back through time to where we have been and how we have navigated to this point in time, checking our GPS to track where we are headed so that we can set a smooth course upon which to sail. Where have you been and where are you headed? These questions must be answered both personally and collectively. Where one goes, we all go, so let us navigate a clear planetary path for our collective benefit, Keep your eyes on the prize and focus on the reality you wish to energize. Red Earth governs the passage of time through the ever-repeating cycles and patterns that weave the tapestry of evolution. Slow down and attune to natural time. Harmonic time is calculated through the dream spell. Become one with the earth and feel the passage of no time as all time converges in this now, eternal moment. Sit in stillness in nature and just simply be in relationship to the earth. This is not a time for impetus movement. This is a time to watch, learn, and listen for the earth herself to inform the right movements. Forward as she teaches us how to listen deeply to her undercurrents and the messages she sends us every day. We have strayed far from the wisdom of our Earth Mother in 2020, and humanity has been consumed with fear, despair, and hopelessness. We need to reset and reconnect with the natural world, to recalibrate our GPS and find our true north as a collective. The path forward is prophesied and cleared for those speaking and listening to the rhythms of Gaia. Do we want to repeat the errors of the past, or shall we set a new course, having learnt our lesson from experience and now consciously choose to steer Lightship Earth through wondrous new waters? The cycle is teaching us the way of the turtle, to go slow and be sure of each step we take, resulting in the conservation of energy and the groundedness of our actions. At this time on the planet, we must ensure that we honor Mother Earth and all our actions, plans, and intentions are sustainable and are environmentally harmonic with our Earth home. We must all learn to truly listen to Gaia, as she herself will let us know, as we have witnessed in the past. Our future depends on the future of our Earth Mother. It is time we learnt this lesson. Red Earth is the access point for your natural alignment with Earth Force. When you are one with the earth, your magnetic power of attraction and manifestation is greatly amplified. As you align your center with the Earth's center and her crystal core, you can harness this gravitational, magnetizing force. As your body becomes more crystalline, you connect to the larger crystal grid network of Mother Gaia, connecting all planetary kin. To keep this channel of synchronization open, connect to the 5 elements and immerse yourself in Mother Nature, ensuring you ground fully with bare feet, feeling her magnetic flow rising to your heart. As you center yourself in the present moment, you observe the divine synchronicities and revelations about your personal pattern and larger galactic purpose on this planet. Here is where you will receive your greatest desires and open to the full flowering of the mystic power of the universe. Open your heart and mind to the mystical magic of Red Earth. Note, this is a great cycle to listen and play music. Most musicians have a Red Earth glyph in their signature. As Red Earth governs right timing, you need to be in sync and hold rhythm. Divine blessings for navigating a beautiful flowing path to your brilliant new reality of greater happiness, success, and abundance. Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, and today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 157, Red Magnetic Earth. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are unify, attract, and purpose. The first day of a wave spell sets the agenda for the 13 days, and so a new journey begins. I emphasize the importance of living the Tzolk'in one wave spell at a time rather than the individual days. These groupings of 13 days are like a chapter in the Book of Time. There are 20 chapters in all. This wave spell is the 13th chapter. Today is the first day of the Red Earth wave spell, which represents evolution, synchronicity, and navigation. And so what is the agenda? For 13 days we can focus on our personal growth. Sometimes it is easy to forget we are here for a purpose. The purpose being to become the best person we can become in order to pay back the earth for allowing us to be here. We owe it to Mother Earth to reach our potential. She is having a hard time, and the only people that can help her are those who have become strong. But we can grow consciously. We can make the effort to become stronger, smarter, and more useful to the planet. It isn't difficult. Mother knows best, and our Mother Earth knows what she is doing. All we need to do is evolve, is to become closer to the earth. During the Red Earth wave spell, try to rekindle the love you have for her. The guide today is also Red Earth. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Magnetic Earth, Kin 157, 2nd of September 2020, Attracting Synchronicity, 2/9/2020, equal 2/9/22, equal 11/22, equal 33, equal 6. 2. Twins, partnership, cooperation. 11. Portal, gate, polarity. 9. Endings, destiny, humanity, grace, compassion. 22. Master builder, architect of peace. 4. Form, structure, foundation, earth. 33. Heaven, Christ consciousness, ascended master. 6. Heaven, Christ, family, harmony. Kin 157 equal 13 equal 4. A very powerful magnetic day for attracting synchronicity for your desires. Today we commence a beautiful new 13-day journey with Red Earth as our guide. The Red Earth wave spell is all about listening and reading the signs of Mother Gaia in order to navigate our way forward through her natural cycles during our evolutionary process. Much earth magic awaits us, dear star blossoms. Tone of creation, magnetic, is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence, purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing, here One comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. One strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals, people, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. Today we are seeking to attract synchronicity, to align with the earth magic that Mother Gaia is reflecting back to us. The attraction seeks to unify us all as one. Thus magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source, and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. Today's question is, am I navigating my true path through listening to the signs and synchronicities of Mother Gaia? Divine blessings for navigating a beautiful path through Mother Nature today. In Lakek a la Kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 157, Red, Magnetic Earth. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to evolve, attracting synchronicity. I seal the matrix of navigation. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. So on this most powerful full moon in Pisces, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future uploads. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to also thank everyone for your support on Patreon. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light Shannon for your pledge and support. And I'd also like to thank Divine Sister of the Light Jean for your pledge. Very much appreciated, beloved beings, angelic beings of light, supporting me on this great mission. If you'd like to support my work on YouTube and Patreon and my mission here on Pachamama, you could do so at patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. And I have a new meditative practice I'll be uploading there in the next couple days. And once I go on my journey and get settled down, I'll be doing some live meditations on there and many different things. But I'm working 24/7 now, preparing for my great journey ahead and the fulfillment and fruition of my great mission of the eagle fly with the condor. So today on my journeys around Pachamama, she brought me several vultures, which are like the condors of the north, with their massive wingspans, the wing nation, as they ride the airwaves, circling upon or above Mama Earth. And in these final days, before I begin my journey, I'm connecting with the closest of my earth angelics, and today I connected with two of my earth angels, one of my closest angelics. So we hung out this evening. Many amazing clouds appeared. looking like angels and serpents and many things. And as we sat in their yard, speaking about New Earth and my journey ahead and connecting on a spiritual and sacred level, as we sat by the big fig tree that I planted in her yard. So we've been, what Chrissy calls, we give heart hugs, where you hug the person heart to heart. And as I walked up to greet them, the neighbor, 2 crystal children, the father and his 2 little ones, about 3 and 5 years old, 2 little boys with long blonde curly hair, little angels of the light, and they're saying, hello, hello. The crystal children, they all recognize me. The father, he kind of got it there for a minute. And I asked the children, how do you like New Earth so far? And the father says, it's a great day to be alive. And it says, yes. And as we're sitting in the lawn by the fig tree that I planted many years ago, speaking of this great shift, the great awakening and my mission and my connection to the queen, I call my queen the great condor of the south. They say, go. Yes, the time is right. And I know it is. There's just several more connections, because in my visions, I don't see myself coming back to this place that I've lived many years, many years. So my closest angels I'm connecting with to say my potential last goodbyes, but it's not, there are no goodbyes, just see ya laters, because they're all welcome to the sanctuary once it's built. And as we spoke of these many things and these beautiful clouds were forming, the most brightest, pinkest peach sunset we've ever seen arose. And as we sat there talking, this neighborhood, it's in a place called Rocky River, must have the most dog owners I've ever seen. One after another, little doggy walking by, little angels. Within a couple hours of speaking, we probably saw 50 different species of dogs, or breeds of dogs, I should say, not species. Here we go, grandmother bear wanting to come in. So everyone that was walking by on this beautiful night was in good spirits, and everyone was waving and smiling and saying hello to us, and we gave our greetings, and this New Earth was really shining through, and my love for our people, for humanity. And I'm just transmitting my love to everyone that has been there in my life all these years and been on this journey with me, and letting them know how much they mean to me and that they'll always be in my heart no matter what happens. And to give everyone a hug and my love, that's the greatest we can do. And look into the eyes of our brothers and sisters and transmit that feeling and deep emotion we have for our love for each other and humanity. And it was just very beautiful connection and moments, and every day is becoming prophecy and miracles. I know we're still working through our healings and any issues of our past, and still on this healing path. We're still expanding and growing, evolving, expanding in our hearts, and connecting to the deepest parts of ourselves. But know, beloved beings, that our love is eternal, and love itself always wins. There is no battle. The battle is of the mind. Just like there are no barriers, the barrier is the mind. There's an old saying from Hindu guru that the universe is in perfect harmony. Just sometimes the mind gets in the way. And that's why with mindlessness or ignorance, we fall off our path or fall off the way. But through our mindfulness and our intelligence and our enlightenment, we see with the eyes of our spirit and know all things. And know that I am that I am. I am the love that I am. I am the truth that I am. There's nothing greater than that. That's the greatest power, the greatest manifestation is living from that pure awareness, knowing the love that is in our hearts and in our minds and in our souls, and transmitting that love and light and life, our life force, to all we come in contact with, and transmitting our joy and bliss. We're all doing our best, brothers and sisters in the light. So transmit that love within, too, that child within, that human, that pure human, the hue of the light, of the sacred rainbow, the 7 colors of the electromagnetic spectrum that resonate through your sacred vessel, bridging heaven and earth. Because we are the way showers, and we are the world bridgers, the world within and the world without. It is one and the same. There is no separation there, and there is great beauty in the experience of this separation, because we had to separate, to reunite, for the divine union, separate ourselves into the yin and to the yang, to come together in holy matrimony, through the holy grail, the Graal lords of the earth. We are sovereign, and we are crowned with the holy crown, with the golden ray, the golden crown that's activated now in your sacred vessel. You feel it in your body now, the golden crowning that connects you directly to the unknowable mind of God, the Buddha consciousness, the Christos consciousness, and that is love consciousness that vibrates in every cell and every atom of your body. In your universe, the central sun is within and without. So keep walking your sacred path with light, angels of the new earth. I love you all. Namaste.